Milk the Chihuahua.
Palm trees, broken roads, desert dust bowl sun, where the bill man will call you almost every week. Which bills to pay today, what's left in the fridge to eat. Where stars frame the night, born out of dreams, just close enough to give hope, but too far to reach. That hope on fire, a backseat for a bed in search for something brighter. Down in that Dust Bowl Valley, with that Dust Bowl Valley sun, I'm going back to the place I ran from, where the earth and the men been hardened by life in the sun. Like my old man, he's 63, still swings a hammer, still tougher than me. What about my mother? Well, the last I heard, she was strung out on Demerol and some of those neighbors. I miss my good friend, look how far we come. Oh, settling down now, I guess we're worn out from the run. Down in that Dust Bowl Valley, with that Dust Bowl Valley sun. Now I'm headed back, got the radio on. They're still playing Haggard's working man song. And I'm coming full circle, trying to make my peace with my past and the ghosts that still haunt me. Remembering the good times more than the bad. That Dust Bowl country, heart-worn land. I'm going back to the place where I ran from. Palm tree, broken roads, desert Dust Bowl sun. Down in that Dust Bowl Valley, with that Dust Bowl Valley sun. Take me on back to that Dust Bowl Valley, Dust Bowl Valley sun.
And this is probably the end of the minister's chapter with SHOPKAT Industries. It's going to be going over to Roy Marco's garage, which is where the engine was always coming from. So be sure to head over there if you haven't already subscribed and follow along. I don't think this is the last I'll be seeing of this truck, but it's the last for now. Well, might look a little different in here. I mean, there's a gigantic pile of model kits there, going to one, and there's a bunch less stuff over there because I've gone through and gotten rid of so much stuff, sold some to some, like that box there is going away. Sold a box today to some young guys who are pretty excited. Yeah, got a few things to get to today. Well, we've been working really hard on this place, trying to get it cleaned up and ready for sale. We've painted the deck and painted almost the whole main floor. The sort of greenhouse thing outside is almost gone. It's been a load of work, but got to update you on a few things that have gone on in the shop. So I did find an old photo album, and I thought it was pretty interesting, actually, kind of illustrates, maybe SHOPKAT started even before I knew it, because here's me and my grandpa on the farm on his Massey Ferguson 8. There's me going for a ride in the wagon. And there's me driving it, I guess. Dig the 1979 outfit, Grandpa. Awesome. Here is actually, I've spoken a few times about this, but my grandpa had a Volkswagen Beetle that one of my favorite memories is coming out of Canadian Tire. And because I used to go in the morning sometime with him, and we'd, you know, wander around and have coffee and whatever. I mean, I didn't have coffee. I was, you know, 6 or whatever, but I'd have a juice. And so we came out of Canadian Tire, and this guy was, mosquitoes. This guy was kind of walking around and around the car. So we started following him, and we're walking around and around the car. And the guy looks at my grandpa and he goes, "What do you suppose it is?" And my grandpa says, "Damned if I know." And we jumped in and drove away, because it was a Super Beetle with a 40 Ford hood. And when I most vividly remember it, it was a metallic gray. The thing seemed to have a bit of a target on it. So it was lime green originally. No, sorry, orange originally. Got hit, and that's when he painted it bronze and put this kit on it. And then it got hit again, got painted metallic gray. And cool enough, I've mentioned how the 74 Olympique outside, I used to go for rides on it when I was really small on my grandparents' farm where a Walmart now stands. And there's the proof. There's me, there's my grandpa, and that's that 74 Olympique. So that can't come with us in the move, but thankfully it's going to my little sister's house. And actually I've had pictures on the channel, or maybe on Facebook, of her 2 little guys on it and my other nephew on it. And so it's kind of a family icon. So that was really cool. This is the 3rd time I've recorded this, because the first time I don't know where the footage went, and the second time, well, I had the footage, but then my phone conked out, so this is a new phone and I lost that footage. So yeah, anyway, what we're gonna do, I forgot a magnet. Let's take a look down in, it's magnetic at all? Down in that hole. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. Extremely rusty in here. Let's see. That is not very pretty. It's the cylinder walls. Really pitted. Not good. Well, I'm hauling Rob's boat back, and Granted, it's kind of overweight for this little Jeep, but out here on the back roads of Guadalajara in Mexico, you know, you slip some pesos the way of the federales and they look the other way. So I was going through some magazines and found this old December 1966 Popular Hot Rodding magazine. I did not remember that I had this. So, interestingly enough, I'm not sure what that's from because it's clearly not from 1966. Well, I don't really know why that's in there, but that's a cool little truck. But, yeah, S.K.I cams, Cobra kits, got speed and equipment directory. Hey, some wood grain paneling for your classic Mustang. How about that? Got all kinds of speed parts in here. Chevy V8, Bow Spark ignition control, more loose stuff. Look at that, TV Tom, Tommy Ivo. Huh. That's from what, 75? No idea why those are in there. It's odd. I didn't do it. Showtime at Indy. Flies and mosquitoes. Everything's after me today. '56 Ford. Bad Bossa Nova. That would have been brand new in '66. Change Dart. That thing's cool. Christmas gift idea. A dragster. Sure. Performance suspension for 55 to 57 Chevys. So any of you guys out there, VW, maybe you want to take note here. Triumph's Tough Cub. There's one for Piston Twisted. The Big Bore Hunter Coronet RT with 440 Magnum. 40 ways of cutting car weight. Dune buggies, of course. I think we're missing some pages here. 48 to 53. Ah, we're missing some pages. Oh, that looks so fun. Early rods for the street. Yesterday's hot rods are still very active today. Boy, I'm at it, and that's in '66. This style, I think, is, you know, if you built these cars today, they still look great on the road. I think it's coming back to this, really. '67 Barracuda. One of my favorite body styles, actually. That's a nice looking car. Bonsai, '67 Belvedere GTX. With a Hemi. That thing's cool. Well, there you have it. A quick flip through the December 1966 issue of Popular Hot Rodding. That one I'm keeping around. That's too cool. There's one more thing I want to get to tonight, and it's really exciting. I've been looking forward to this for a little while now. There's a channel out there. He's a Nissan specialist. He's really into tools. He's got a great live stream, great channel, Fluffy Mexicanic. I'll put the link up there as always. And he was just doing some giveaways, and lo and behold, my name came up. I couldn't believe it. And to me, it's unbelievable. So I'm gonna open this up, and you'll see why. This is nuts. This is nuts. Go over there, give him a subscribe, drop him a note, come into the lives, tell him I sent you, say hi. He's down there in Texas. He's an awesome guy. You know, some people you just know, right? There we have it. There's the cool. There's the magnet. That's awesome. That's going to go on the beer fridge. The nice thing is, if the beer fridge doesn't move with us, this can. Set it there for now. That's cool. This. Come on. This, I can't even. Check this out. Check this out. This is going to help me out so much. I can't thank you enough, Fluffy. I just cannot. This is wild. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever won in my life. Nice little carry case. This is the Launch CRP 123X scanner. So with this, I can hook right up to my Jeep. It's not just going to read the codes. It's going to scan everything in real time and tell me what the heck's going on. Because for a while there, I kept getting that P0420 code, and I didn't know why. And I was really just guessing. I mean, the code tells me that there's a problem, but it doesn't tell you what the problem is. It's it's a catalytic converter efficiency problem, but that doesn't mean you replace the cat, because the cat's fine. There's something upstream causing that. It could be a misfire. It could be a bad injector putting too much fuel in. Without another code to tell me, it could be bad O2 sensors. I just don't know. And it actually hasn't cropped up in a couple of months, knock on wood. But I'd sure like to know what's going on, and this is going to do that for me. And I believe it might even... Looks like I'm... Oh, no. It's charged up enough to turn on. So it takes a couple minutes to turn on. I'm going to get it kind of hooked up, and then maybe we'll hook it up to the Jeep here, and we'll see what we can see. So one of the very first cool features is that it updates over Wi-Fi. And I've connected it up, set up all my shop information. And so we can just, everything's in there. Daewoo, OBD2, Ford Australia, Honda Acura, Hyundai Korea, some Thailand. I mean, Peugeot, most of this stuff, am I ever going to use? Audi, Jaguar, Opel Vauxhall, Saab, Suzuki. Suzuki I might use. Actually, we'll throw Audi in there. Steering angle resets, Sprinter, Smart, Skoda, Seat. I mean, we're going to get as much as we can. Update. So there we go. It's just doing its thing. Cool. Man, there's even flies in here. Why are there so many flies in here? Why are there so many flies today? Go out. It didn't go out. Anyway, this guy's updating, but I couldn't wait. I gotta connect it up. So we gotta see what's going on here. Should have done this first. There we go. Firmware update. Oh, okay. It's updating. I'll catch up with you shortly. Let's see. Diagnose. Diagnostics for Jeep. Okay. Loading. 16-pin connector. Jeep. 2015. Compass Patriot. Okay. Health report. So everything looks good. System scan. Okay, it's equipped with some systems. That's good. System selection. PCM, communicating. So I think at the moment, we are showing that everything's okay with this Jeep, which kind of stands to reason. But if anything does happen, this bad boy is going to help me sort it out. What a cool tool.